Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Boise State Broncos taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Colorado State Rams offense is on the field for the first time today. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field, and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Complete in the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Give to the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The Rams in the hurry up. On second down, he'll let it fly. Throws toward the end zone. Picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this deep tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going up top. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
To the air, it's Banks. Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Boise State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll try the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Rams moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. A lot of urgency for this offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Richard. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, and gets the first down.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He makes the connection.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now on 2nd down.
Well, it's one on offense. You know, you're trying to run the ball and get that established so you can work the bootleg off of that with your quarterback, but just nothing going there. The defense was in good position, and QB just didn't have enough speed to really hurt the defense.
The Rams will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got a man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He's looking to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, 3rd and short, I think the offense was probably expecting blitz. That's why they dialed up the screen, but it did not fool the defense. Great job defending the screen, setting up 4th.
It's good. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll return it. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The give to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. To the ground with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. The completion well past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Looking to move it through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to take off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 4 over Oklahoma. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And the Rams racing to the line in a hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. He finds his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO is complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And the Rams have their offense in high gear.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the big fella. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Smashes through. Ripped off a huge shunt play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. From the gun, the ground game. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado State.
I love running backs that knows football, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Coming after it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive hits.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. They can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He's going to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Banks. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Rams will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the option. Now the pitch. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Makes the grab, and he's got the 1st. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
from the red zone, looking for a space. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the single back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw, it's Banks. He makes a grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across.
Touchdown, Broncos! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Iowa State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up 14 over Texas Tech. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Richard. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. And the Rams want to crank the tempo.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The Rams with the 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Rams are marching down the field.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the 4th quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. They'll try the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Throws to the back. Finds his man. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
As a quarterback, I used to love throwing angle routes, especially against man coverage. You know you've got your running back one-on-one with that linebacker, and that's a play your running back should win every time.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's right on target. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He's going to bring it out from deep. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State ready to send up that offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 1st down here for the offense. They go to the ground. Got room at the 35. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive. And so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. The run to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Off to the races to the right. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Hold it. Offense.
Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. They'll go right back to him. At the 45 on his way. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The offense will stay out there to go for it on fourth down again. They're 3 for 4 so far in this one. Wide receiver shows motion. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab. He didn't get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and now they've got a chance to pull out the game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Brings up second down.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
Third down coming up.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On target. Gets away from one. He's got space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set. First down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
It leads to second down.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to pass on second down. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. This defense will try to keep everything in front. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.